Second Amendment allows you to bear arms. In California, carrying a concealed weapon without a permit is illegal. But it is legal to openly carry guns in many areas as long as they're unloaded, though you can keep the ammunition with you. Recently, members of the South Bay Open Carry showed up to clean the beach and had their guns with them. Harley Green, founder of South Bay Open Carry, is with us tonight, as is Dr. Dallas Stout, president of the California chapters of the Brady campaign to prevent gun violence. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Mr. Green, I'll start with you. What statement were you trying to make when members of your group showed up with their guns to clean the beach?
We're trying to show the public that in California, people have the right to defend themselves in public. When I was brought up, I thought that civil rights were something that I could have and use whenever I needed, so I didn't have to continually exercise them. But in California, it appears that even though something has been codified in the Constitution of the United States and reaffirmed by the Supreme Court, unless you're out there exercising it, the state's going to try to take that right away from you.
Mr. Green, you say people have the right to defend themselves. Are you saying the police is not doing a good job?
The police do a fine job in their capacity, but the Supreme Court has ruled they have no obligation to respond to your calls or protect you in case of a serious emergency. The police simply can't be everywhere at all times. They can't predict where crime is going to happen, nor can we. The best thing someone can do to defend themselves is be always ready.
Dr. Dallas, I would think you were chomping at the bit here. Do you think the open carry law does more harm than good?
Absolutely it does. As the law is currently written, there is no permitting process whatsoever. So when the police have to stop fighting crime and show up at the beach because these guys are running around with assault weapons and pistols, nobody knows who these people are. Nobody knows who these people are. Nobody knows if they're violent gang members.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead. Go ahead, Doctor.
Yeah, nobody knows if they're violent gang members or felons. There's no permitting process. There's no training.
Last time you saw a violent gang member or a criminal openly carry a firearm before committing a crime? I've never seen such a thing. The only people that are open carrying in California are law-abiding citizens.
Well, I don't know about that.
The way the law is written, that's not the case. Gang members, if they don't have a felony, could openly carry. Do you think the citizens of L.A. want gang members carrying guns on the streets?
Citizens would be able to defend themselves, and they wouldn't have a problem with it. Gang members wouldn't openly carry firearms if they knew that citizens had the ability to protect themselves. In California, the police have the say as to who can carry a gun and who can't, and that's not right. The Second Amendment guarantees that all citizens have the right to defend themselves in public.
How do you respond to that, Doctor?
The Second Amendment, according to the Heller and the McDonald decisions recently, give you the right to own a gun for self-defense in your home. Justice Alito made very clear. Justice Alito made very clear that sensible gun laws are still allowed to be in place.
Guys, all right, guys, one at a time. We're running desperately short on time. Mr. Green, there is currently a bill in front of the state legislature to ban open carry. How do you feel about that?
It goes completely against what the Supreme Court ruled. It's unconstitutional, and if it is passed, it'll be struck down immediately.
And Dr. Dallas, do you believe if that bill was passed, it would make the streets more dangerous or safer?
Fred, when was the last time you showed up at a beach cleanup and you needed an assault weapon or a handgun? Of course it's going to be safer.
Let me tell you something about gun control. Just a few blocks from my house yesterday, someone held up a jewelry store at gunpoint. And guess what? That was in a gun-free school zone. Does the criminal care about gun control laws? Absolutely not. The only thing gun control laws do is make innocent civilians victims.
All right, Mr. Green, Dr. Dallas, thank you both very much for being here. A spirited debate, and again, I appreciate your time.
Thank you for inviting us.